Hello and welcome to my Anne Scholes Psychic Medium page. Brand new, delighted to be here. And if I'm sounding a bit squawky tonight, it's because I've got the tail end of a cold. So, apologies for that. But yes, isn't it exciting? Now, I don't know where all your comments are. I'm coming on here now and I'm just having a look to see if there are any of you on here. Does it show me? There's two there. So how do I see those? Let me just see if I can fathom out if this is easier or harder than Facebook. Right, okay. I'm just going to go to my phone, and do I get to see comments coming up? That's the thing. So I need to go on here and just check what's going on. I see comments. Just waiting for you, maybe waiting for you to join me. Right. Let's have a look and see. There we go. There we go. Turn the sound down. There we go. Turn the sound down. There we go. Oh, I'll get there in a minute. There we go. Right, okay, so I can see you better on my phone. So we've got Tracy Angel says, hi Anne. Hello Tracy Angel, how are you? Hope you're well. Hasn't it been cold today? If you're in the UK, it's been a little bit nippy. So I'm just going to stand this up here because I can see better. See better here actually. I need something to prop it up. Should have done a dummy run, shouldn't I? So let me know you're there. And let me just explain who I am, what I do. If you haven't been on my channel before, my name is Anne Scholes and psychic medium for nearly 20 years. I work with Spirit World, so I'm a medium. I also have lots of cards that I work with in the process. So lots of tarot cards. I've got the Witch's Tarot here. There's one of them. And I also have the angel cards. So if you've got any questions to do with angels, tarot, spirit world, and I've also got this beautiful Thoth deck. There we go, Aleister Crowley's Thoth deck. So if there's any of you who would like a question, this is new, so we're only a little channel at the minute, but hopefully we're going to bring on lots of new things. And I hope you've been liking the star signs, the tarot for the stars every month. So we're now into doing one for November. I'm a little bit delayed because of this cold. Tried to spend all day doing it today and I couldn't talk for very long before coughing. And then the doorbell went in the middle of it, and then my phone went off in it, and then something else happened. So I gave up in the end, not meant to do it today. So if it's a day too late, please forgive me. Right, let's have a look and see. Oh, that's our Tracy from next door. There we go, Tracy next door. So let me just have a look down here. I think this moves, does it? And see if you've got any questions, please pose your questions. That doesn't pull it down. Let me just see if I can make it a little bit bigger. Ah, there. Helps if you see to the side, doesn't it? Right, okay. Loving the stars. Is that sign? Star signs. You like listen to your monthly readings. Brilliant. Thank you. Right. So, excuse me, if we can share. So, Tracy, let's pull you an angel card, eh? Let's do you an angel card tonight. Let's see what we've got going here for you. This lady is an angel herself. She works for the homeless, does a lot of good work feeding and looking after the homeless, especially now it's coming to these cold nights. So Tracy, for you, you've got the listening card. There we go. So the listening card here is all about listening to your intuition and listen to your inner guidance. The blue represents the throat chakra area, and bringing in the ears. And to, if you're not sure of something, then to make sure that you listen to how you feel and not what you're thinking. Really good advice and guidance that with the angels. So we've got that for you, Tracy. Thank you for joining us. And hello to Ruth Mills. Ruth, you found me. How are you, Ruth? I hope you're well. Just saying that this is hopefully going to be a regular thing. And in between bringing you your free monthly tarot readings, we can maybe have a few lives on here. We also have, Tracy saying, thank you, hon, you're welcome, big hugs. So, Ruth, do you have a question? Anybody that has a question, then just pop your question on. And I should have maybe given a little bit more notice on this for letting people know. But we have a full moon, don't we? We have a full moon on Halloween. Is it Halloween? Is it tomorrow? Halloween. And it's in Scorpio. That I do know. And, excuse me. And it's all about, full moons are all about letting go. Letting go of anything that holds you back. Any past arguments, any past issues. When we arrive on Earth, we do go through, when we're born and we grow up, we do go through a lot of different traumas, dilemmas, all sorts of things. And a lot of the time we tend to hold on to the emotions of the situations that we've been through. The new moons are usually there to try and get you to let go of anything that's been hanging on in your energy. And in Scorpio, it's one about creativity, being inventive, really putting yourself out there. So it's encouraging you to put yourself out there and try something new, which is always good. But sometimes we're frightened of doing that, aren't we? Frightened of doing that. So, and don't forget to get your crystals out. Now, talking of crystal energy, on a new or full moon, you can put them out in the moonlight. Everybody has different ways of working. One of my favourite ways is getting all my crystals out and putting them along the bedroom windowsill, because at night when the moon is bright and shines through the window, it magnifies onto the crystals, and the crystals get the chance to re-energize, because as you hold crystals and as you draw off the energy of crystals, and they're giving it to you, who re-energizes, or what re-energizes the crystals. So the moon does it. Some people put them in the earth, some people put them outside, whatever works for you. But I like to have them on the windowsill. And that's a way of recharging them so that they can give more energy back to you. Sometimes they get a little bit tired. Yes, like we all do, especially if we're drawing on their energy for quite a bit. So don't forget to put your crystals out for recharging. And don't forget to do your cosmic ordering as well. Now, let's have a look and see. Ruth Mills says, hello. Right, Ruth Mills says, relationship ended 21 years. I have moved on just about. Good for you. Good for you. Don't feel our journey ended. Any thoughts, please? Right, let's have a look in the cards. Let me have a look. After 21 years of being with somebody, Ruth, you know, that is a long, long time. And it can end up quite not amicable, let's put it that way. So you have got to adjust to a whole new way of life, because 2 decades you've had somebody to talk to or help you, or maybe not, and you've created a union, and all of a sudden now you are standing on your own 2 feet, and it takes some getting used to. So let me have a look and see why you still feel connected. Right, okay. On one level, what I've got here is that even though you may have separated, and even though you may be doing your own thing, there is a sense of coming back to what you know to be comfortable. And not necessarily that you want to get back with that person, but maybe things could change. So there is a part of you that yearns for continuity, yearns for not having as much change in your life as you've had to deal with. And that's understandable. Is he still around you? I feel he is still around you, but what you've got is a soul vibration match. So I feel that you vibrate on the same frequency, which is a very good indication that you were a good match. As I link into this, I feel his energy slipping away. I feel his energy, his vibration lowering. And are you still friends? Does he still want to be friends with you? You're certainly in your own power. You've certainly got that here. There's the moon, there's the illusion. That's what you're experiencing at the moment. The illusion and confusion of the situation that you are in. And sometimes we do naturally go back to a comfort place. So when we've been with somebody for so long, we go back to when, okay, was it really that bad? Could I have dealt with it differently? Should I have done something different? So you question yourself. I feel you've been questioning yourself if there was something you could have done a little differently. I do feel that you are moving forward. Look at that 8 of Cups. And the stars in the sky are the things that you've learned, the guidance from above. And this is all about keep looking forward. Keep looking forward. I don't know if he talks to you. You've not given me a star sign. But certainly I do feel as if there is still an open connection there. It's also a karmic connection. So you two have been together in a previous life, many lifetimes ago. So the soul connection is still there, Ruth. And so there's a part of you that on that vibration, on that frequency is still connected. And this is where we have to sort of kind of say, okay, so the relationship's ended. We'd learned all we needed to learn. We'd gone as far as we could. And whatever happened, we needed to break, to grow. So it's all about growing again. We said, I don't want to grow again. But it's all about growing again. And I think you've done incredibly well. So let's have a look and see what you put. Communication space made it easier, but he's reached out. Yeah. Because he's here. Is he a fire sign? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius by any chance, Ruth? Oh, right, I've just read it. He's Aries, I'm Sagittarius. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Okay, so there is, here you are, Mrs. Sagittarius. There you are, and there he is. Okay, and this is the breakthrough that you've had with him. But there's the moon, okay? So somebody's in denial. You could well be in denial. So let me have a look at him and see what's going on. You're being quite guarded, and rightly so. He seems, yeah, he seems to, whatever he did or felt he did, he wants some kind of recognition from you. Some kind of recognition that it's all okay. And he wants to put things right in a way or in a sense. Does this mean he wants a relationship? I don't think you are going to give him a relationship unless he completely abides by your rules. That's what it feels like. You've turned into the Queen of Swords. So this is you being sharp, clear, to the point, and also telling him about the family, what he did to the family. There's going to be more offerings from his emotions, Ruth. There will be more offerings. And you always have a choice, my lovely. Look at that. Ace of Cups. The question is, has he learned his lesson? Oh, he's certainly coming back. So, as far as he's concerned, I feel he wants to come back. Okay? It's entirely down to you. What are you taking back? Are you taking back? Let me look here. Claims need space to get better. Mental health on his part. Okay, but 21 years together. I don't know if you're married, but you're as good as married in anybody's book for 21 years. Medical issues, claims to need space to get better. What do I get? He certainly seems to be doing a lot of talking. He certainly seems to be doing a lot of reaching out. He certainly seems to be hopeful that you will understand. But does he understand you? Can he understand you, Ruth? Have you asked him? Can he understand how you feel and where you are now and what you've come through and what a devastating blow it did to you? There is a lot of juggling going on here, so there's a lot of trying to rebalance this. And I don't think he's going to be as happy as he thinks he's going to be when you finish talking to him. What I do have, maybe it's something you've talked about, is mediation or counselling, because what I've got there is the mediator or the counsellor and the commitment in you. So what are your demands, Ruth? Whatever your demands are, they need to be met. Let's have a look and see. Not married, ring was bought. So I've got a ring here, but it's paper only, isn't it? So what I would say to you is, in order to feel, you need to feel, Ruth, your way through this. Ask yourself, how do you feel with this situation? And there seems to be some kind of coming together with a third party to try and work through it, if that's what you want, okay? If that's what you want. Do you know what? Nobody has the right to judge you, Ruth. You only judge yourself. And it's only about connecting with your inner self as to what you really feel. I kind of feel there's still something there for him, but it has to be on your terms. But you will explain that if you haven't done already. So there's more to come. He's not gone completely. There's going to be more of an offering. Excuse me. It's going to be more of an offering from him to you. So feel. How does it make you feel, Ruth? Remember that. Okay. Hope that helped you a little bit. There you go. You've put, I offered to go with him to a counsellor, but he resisted. Right. Okay. So then he's not that willing to put himself out for the relationship. So try again. If he still resists you, he's obviously not 100% in this. And do you want to go through that again? Questions you can ask yourself in a quieter moment. Right, okay, so thank you, Ruth. Lots of love to you. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for sharing. Any of you who'd like to subscribe, well subscribed. Please do, please feel free to share. I've actually got to get up to 1,000 subscribers before I can start putting URLs on and Vimeo links and stuff like that. I want to do meditation on here. I want to bring you lots of different things in an educational way as well. So if you can put it into any of your groups, I would be really grateful. Right, let's say hello to, is it Ames Whittle? I'm having to look down here because I know it's there. Ames Whittle says, hi. There we go. Ruth Mill says, very true. My spiritual path is opening, filling a void. So if he's not going with you on your spiritual journey, his vibration is, like I say, it felt like it was slipping away. Choices there for you to make, my lovely, but we're here for you if you need us. Lots of love. Kaylee Evans says, hello, Kaylee. How are you? And then Ruth says, no empathy for my feelings. There you go. Very spot on. And thank you very much. And 3 kisses. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Sometimes when we do these live feeders, it's just to show people what you get when you do get a reading, a full reading. You can get a full reading and a personal reading from me. I do have offers on for the month of November. If you can message me in my inbox on here, I can give you the prices and the offers, because obviously this goes out into America, Canada, Australia. So if I sort of quote prices, people say, well, what's that in dollars, and so on and so forth. So if you just inbox me on here, then I can email you, send me your email link, I can email you back the details. Right, so it's Amy Whittle. Hello, Amy, and Kaylee Evans. Do you have a question, girls? Because this isn't like when I go on Facebook. It's a little bit slower. People have got to get used to it and to find me. So we were talking about the full moon. We were talking about the crystals. We were talking about re-energizing crystal energy. And let's have a look and see. Oh, right. So anyway, charging your crystals. Have you got your crystals ready? Right. Ames Whittle says, I think there may be multiple spirits in my house. Right, okay. Multiple spirits, Ames. Right, so I do clear spirits in homes, and I'm just going to try and link in. It certainly seems like a busy house. I'm just trying to link a little bit more. Is it Ames? Ames, yeah. It does feel like a busy house. You could have an open portal. I do feel as if there's a grandfather figure around you. There's very strong male energy around you in spirit world. But as far as other spirits are gone, it does feel like there is a portal. We call a portal an opening, whereby sometimes the webbing between this world and the next becomes very thin, and it sometimes separates, and it creates a portal. And so anybody walking past up there can come in and have a look and whatever. It's not always a good idea to keep things like that open in your house, because it's a little bit like using a Ouija board. If it's not dealt with right, anything can come through. And we acknowledge while we work in the light, we also acknowledge there is the dark. So I would, yeah, there's quite a lot there. Are you picking orbs up on the stairs and in bedrooms? Certainly seems to be a lot of activity on the stairs and the top of the landing, that kind of thing. So your cats react to them a lot at the top of my stairs. Yeah, that's where the portal will be. So Amy, if you want some advice on how to close that down, get yourself some white sage and burn some white sage at the top of the stairs. And we ask the angels, invite all the angels in, the archangels in, to gather up and take or guide back through the portal all the spirits that are not meant to be in this space and time. And then ask the angels to seal up the portal. And in your mind's eye, just visualize this portal being closed over with the energy and the white light from the angels, yeah? Whilst using the white sage, which is also the cleaning and clearing of your space. And then walk around the house until you know that everything is gone, everything feels calm and quiet, and then ask the angels to finally double lock the door so that they can't get back in. And you can open your windows and go around each room and smudge and sage every room, clearing negativity, asking for the white light to be brought in, and going through the house. And just fill the house with white light and pink light, which is loving light. So I hope that helps you. Okay, good luck with that. Let me know how you go on. Okay, right, who else have we got? So we've got Liam Harris. Hello, Liam Harris. Thank you for joining us. Liam says, can I time travel to be a kid again? So, well, physically, can you physically? I don't know how old you are, Liam. Can you physically go back to being a child, reversing the growing stage? Physically, no. Something tells me you've lost your inner child, and I kind of feel that's where you need to go back to, into a time when you didn't have the responsibilities, you didn't have to worry about things, and life does throw a lot of responsibility on our shoulders, an awful lot. And for me, with you, what I would say, we need to bring out your inner child, which sits in your solar plexus, which is just in at the bottom of your rib cage, and connect again with your inner child, because that inner child has got suppressed. And if you can bring the inner child out to the surface, then you can enjoy life a lot more. You can laugh a lot easier. You can deal with things that need to be dealt with on a much lighter basis. So I would say some work on your solar plexus and your inner child that will help you bring in the balance of, we all like to be a big kid, yeah? We all get tired of paying the bills and the things that happen to us and draining us, and so solar plexus, does that make sense, Liam? Leah, it does. Also, what you can do to help your inner child as well is get some citrine, and citrine is for the solar plexus too. You go on YouTube, you can see inner child meditations on there. It's one that I intend to do as well, because I love the meditation I do for reconnecting you with your inner child. So I guess you can go back to being an inner child or having that inner child with you, but physically, I would say no. He says, thanks. Thank you. Thank you, Liam. Right, Kaylee Evans. Oh, let's say hello to Janet Paris. Hello, Janet Paris. Thank you for jumping on board. This is really nice. This is new, so we're not being bombarded like I am on Facebook. You're getting a chance to get your questions answered. Right, so if you've got a question, Janet, fire away. We're going on to Kaylee Evans. Hi, Anne, I hope you're well. I was wondering, I have experienced a visitation dream recently. Is it possible to help these visitations along, or is it down to the visitor? Right, okay, so maybe we're a little bit of both here. So that means, Kaylee, that your crown chakra is wide open, and if you've had them, did you say, in your dreams, then we need to do a little bit of closing down. Or, depending on how frequent they get, you can ask your subconscious to allow you to get more visitations, but you have to be careful who from. If you're talking about spirit world, which I would be quite specific about rather than just anything, I would actually, before you go to bed, I would ask spirit world to come and talk to you in your dreams, communicate with you in the right and proper way in your dreams. And I know many people who have missed loved ones that have crossed over. It takes a little time, but through keep asking, continually asking, they do get to see their loved ones in their dream state. And it's a lovely validation for them. So I feel that your crown chakra is wide open, so I don't know much more that you can do on that. Meditation, I think you need to swap that to maybe meditating and emptying your mind, using some crystals to help boost your energy. I know you know the crystals, selenite, Monango, angelite, seraphonite. They're all high vibrational frequencies to help you in your meditation. So, yes, you have opened up even more. So I hope that makes sense. Are you coming along to us part 2? I can't remember what you said. Part 2 tarot course. Can you make it? It's on the 10th of November, my lovely. So for everyone else watching, I teach tarot, and I teach it in 3 parts, 3 full days, because there's a lot to it, but I'm very thorough. And Kaylee was on our part 1, but she couldn't make part 2 because she was working. So drop me a line and let me know if you can make it or not. We'd love to have you there. It's on the 10th of November and it's a Sunday. So let's have a look and see. Hope that helped you. Let me know, Kaylee. Now we've got, oh, yes, you'll be there. So brilliant. I'll put you down in my book so I know how many places to set. We've got a whole lot of learning going on there. But it's a great, the other students are brilliant, so you'll love it. Thank you, Kaylee. And Angel Destiny. Hello, Angel Destiny. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And again, once again, thanking everybody for subscribing to my channel and having a look at the monthly readings. I was just explaining that they may be a few days late this month, only because, as you can hear, I do have the tail end of a cold, which has given me a cough, and I get coughing fits. And I'm not risking it here because it's not nice when it starts. Just not nice when it starts. So, do you have a question for me, Angel Destiny? While you're thinking about that, Kaylee says, it did help, thank you. I shall tell you more about my dreams when I see you. Okay. Precognitive dreams are dreams that come true as well. So if you're getting dreams and you're finding they're happening within the space of 24, 48 hours, then this is what you call the opening of your clairvoyance. And this is precognitive. Okay. So, absolutely help you, no problem, Kaylee. Just let me know. Right, okay, so let's have a look and see. Angel Destiny has joined us. Hello, Angel Destiny. So like I say, thank you for joining us. It's really nice and it's very relaxed. Feel very relaxed. On Facebook, it's usually going twist, 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 twist. If you want to check out my credentials, go to Anne Scholl Psychic Medium page, where I do have a team of psychics that work. But on here, I'm just looking at the personal readings for you all at the moment, so you can get a little time to get to know me, for those of you who are new. So we were talking about full moon. Manifestation. Good month for manifesting this month. And I'm a great believer that you can manifest anywhere, anytime. Okay, so if you miss the full moon or the new moon, don't worry about it. It's the intention. Okay. And A lot of people like to do a cosmic order, and that is making a list of all their wishes. Now, I always say to people, start off small and be specific, but always put at the end of your order, without any harm or mishap to any persons or animals in the making, simply because I remember a friend cosmic ordering, £4,000 or £5,000. She needed this money, and she did her order, and she was detailed, and she ended up having a car crash, which she did walk away from, which was good. And she got compensation for the 4,000 or 5,000. So this is where the expression "careful what you wish for" comes true. You have to put in there without any injury, illness to yourself or to anyone connected with you or generally around you. So be a little careful to put that little clause in. I call it my disclaimer clause. So let's see who else would like to ask a question or a topic. So it's really interesting because you're all asking different things. So I quite like that. Let's see. Angel, do you have a question? No, we're on here. Do you have a question? Give her a moment. So let me just have a look and see. I'm going to see if I can share this to my face. Does it share? If I forward this, I don't know whether I want to cut us off. That's the only problem. No, I'll leave it. I've got a feeling it might cut me off. Let's see. We've got smiley faces. Right, just getting used to this. So I suppose I'm going to save my voice. What time is it? Well. We've done 40 minutes. It's been really nice to be on here. I'll run through some of the things that I do. I teach tarot, if anybody's interested. I teach angelic Reiki. I've got a course coming up in February. It's a full weekend of angelic Reiki, which is beautiful. It's working with the angels, it's working with your galactic guides, your ascended masters. It is just beautiful, beautiful energy. The first and second attunements together on the weekend. So let me know if anybody's interested in that. Like I said, I teach tarot. I teach auras. I teach you how to see auras. I teach so many things, all sorts of things. I have a holistic centre in Oldham, which is northeast of Manchester, UK. And we sell all sorts of lovely incense and crystals. And like I said, that's where I hold my courses and I do my readings. But I also do readings over the phone. So if anybody would be interested in a reading, or then you can inbox me on here and I can give them more details. For the month of November, there's a special offer on. Right, so Ruth has come back and said, feel I've lost mojo for meditating. Sleep seems more informative. Any tips to meditate more productively? Right, what I would say here is that, Ruth, how long do you meditate for? That's my first question. How long are you meditating for? Are you trying to meditate for an hour? 50 minutes, 40 minutes? Let's see what she comes back to. Because my advice is to try 10 minutes. It's very difficult when you've got a very active mind to shut it off and calm it down for, long periods of time. So my tips would be 5 minutes. I'm just going to see. Not long enough, 20 minutes. Right. I want you to reduce it, Ruth. All I want you to do is to just sit quiet and reduce your time to 5 minutes. Okay, so do your opening up. Okay, and then just focus on a flame or a color in your head until everything, you manage to push everything out. Yeah, so there's a sense of urgency about it. Yeah, so because in your head when you start to meditate, have I put the wheel of bin out? Did I switch the iron off? Oh, I must pick up the kids. Oh, there's a list going on all the time. So it's like nothing is more important than this moment now, to focus now. Okay, focus on your third eye, and see everything purple, and just imagine you walking through purple. Just do it for 5 minutes. Yeah, and then when you start to realize that the chattering is stopped, move it to 10. Yeah, so do short bite-sized chunks first and build to 20. You might have a greater success with that. And selenite, hold a piece of selenite, which will also help you to get up higher. If you've got a friend you can meditate with, do it together, because I always feel it's better in a little group or with somebody else than it is on your own. Kaylee says her mind races, meditation is difficult. So try 5 minutes, Kaylee, because that's the 5 minutes Spirit can get through and drop stuff into your head. Yeah. She said, Ruth says, okay, we'll do. Think my opening up ritual has got muddled. Okay, so Ruth says, love purple. Why did I pick purple? I just got purple. Okay, opening up. You can imagine all your, visualize all your chakras as being closed. Yeah, see them as a little flower, a lotus. Yeah, and they should be closed. Start from the base and see it opening up. Watch it opening up. And then you go through all the chakras to the crown. Then visualize white light coming down through the crown and down through your third eye, your throat chakra, your heart chakra, right the way down to your base chakra. I would then take a stream of that white light down your legs and out through your toes and 6 inches into the ground to anchor you into your earth star chakra. Yeah. And see how you go with that. Okay, once you get to do it, you can. Now I sit down and I can open all my chakras and close them in the blink of an eye. It's just so used to doing it. But if you do it right initially, it's like driving. If you do the right procedures first, it will be second nature and it will be done the minute you bring it into your mind. Yeah. So, right. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Ruth. And Kaylee, my mind races, meditation is difficult. It is, it's not easy. Some people are better. Have you ever tried to meditate with your eyes open? It's an interesting one, isn't it? You can stare into a crystal ball. You can stare into black obsidian. You could stare into any crystal, just to focus the mind. And then all of a sudden you might find you're getting information around here coming through. And that triggers then the information to get into your head. Okay. So Ruth Mill says, brilliant. Think I worried about color coding chakras. We'll still do lotus flowers. Stick to lotus. Color coding from the base chakra, red, sacral chakra, orange, yellow, heart chakra can be pink or green, higher heart, lower heart, throat chakra, blue, third eye, purple, crown, indigo. That's all you need to know. Yeah. And don't worry about the colour. If you get it wrong, it doesn't matter. You're setting the intention of opening that chakra. If you're saying, I'm opening my chakra, you're setting the intention. So the chakra will open. Yeah. This isn't go to the back of the class if you get it wrong, or it won't work because it won't. It will still work because you're setting your intention. And that's what a lot of people forget. You don't have to sometimes do things word for word. It's your intention. It is my intention to open my chakras, to receive and allow information in to guide me on my decisions, on my understanding, and or any philosophy or anything they want to impart to me. Yeah. Hello to Jackie Green. Hi, Jackie. How are you? Nice to see you in the shop the other day. Thanks for popping by. We're just talking about meditation. Kayla says, I focus on a candle. Yeah, that makes it a bit easier. Ruth says, loving this, got you on my TV. I hope it's not a 60-inch, Ruth. You're having a one-to-one with Anne Scholes? Yes, in your front room. How good is that? Jackie says, I am great, thanks. Well, I'm still coughing and spluttering, Jackie, from last week. So it's taken its time to go, unfortunately. So, any other interesting questions while you've got me? If you could share it into groups, I would be really grateful. We're just building the subscribers in this. It's free to subscribe, as you know. Put your finger on the bell so that your horoscopes, your monthly free readings will come to your phone. Let's see, Jackie Green says, yep, I will get to visit the shop again soon. I know you were in rush. Hope you got to your appointment okay. Lovely. So for me, tomorrow I go down to the TV studios. I'm doing 2 Psychic Today shows. I'm on from 5 o'clock till midnight tomorrow night. Hope the voice lasts. I've been told not to wear green because we're doing stuff on a green screen. That's exciting. So if you have Sky, it's on channel 680. If you want to watch, we're also on YouTube as Psychic Today. Then the day after, I'll be doing some filming for Christmas Day. So I've got to take my Christmas outfit with me. And I'm not telling you what that's about though. And then I have another show 5 till midnight. And then I'll be home for Wednesday. And in the shop, before I forget, which is 4 Manchester Chambers in Oldham Town Centre. It's not in Manchester, it's in Oldham. On Halloween, we have a special offer. We have readings, if you can get in, £10 for 10 minutes, which went really well on Saturday, which is why we're doing it again. I have salt lamps, Himalayan salt lamps and products, all discounted with 10% off, normally £25, now £22.50. Yes, that's a steal. And I also have, we're doing some free Reiki healing. Why not pop in for a little cup of witch's brew? My little special concoction. It is non-alcoholic. So we've got that on the 31st on Halloween. So yes, I'm going to be a busy bee. Hope the voice can hold out. Jackie says, not good, you're still unwell. Hope you get well soon. Thank you. I know it's just taking its time. Life goes on, doesn't it? So if we're all done, thank you for joining me. Absolute pleasure to have you on here. I will do it again. I hope you have got something from this. I think you have by the lovely comments that you have put there. If you put some nice comments on my YouTube channel, I would be grateful. And just share it to as many people and tell people, have you had a free reading of my channel this month? And like I say, November's maybe a day too late, but that's down to trying my best to do the filming, but due to interruptions and coughing fits, it's taking it out of me. So I want to wish you all the best for Halloween. Have a great time. Here we go. I'm going to leave you with a final angel card as a blessing for you. Here we go. And the angel of balance for all of you. Remember, life is about balance. Too much work makes Jack a dull boy, or Not enough work gives us a headache. Getting the right balance with your family, balance with your work, your friends, balance with your finances, whatever it is you want to manifest, ask for balance, because that's a nice place to be. So that's what the last message the angels want to give you. And I will say good night and God bless. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate it. And like I say, if you want to go to my Facebook page, Anne Scholl Psychic Medium, there's a lot of nice quotes and things on there as well. Take good care of yourselves until next time. Mwah. I love you lots. Bye-bye.